That sun feels so good. Wow. Hey guys, it's St. Patrick's Day today. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. You probably see this several days later, but I hope you enjoy your day of green festivities. We had hot dogs with sauce last night. I still got to clean up here. But, you know what we're having tonight? I've got this sweet sausage here. This is venison. I'm thawing that out, and we are going to make chili with it. And I think this stuff's pretty good. You know, you got all your ingredients over here. Comes with in a box, you know, like this 2-alarm chili. It's not bad, man. You know, for a guy like me, this works out perfect. Everything's right there that you need. I mean, I just have to get some. I'm going to be throwing in. The only thing it required for me to get outside of this was an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. But I will be using beans in this. I will at least use a can of those kidney beans, probably 2 cans of kidney beans. And I also will add onion to it. Yeah, this is exactly why I got this, was because, well, I wanted to use this because it's just been sitting around for a while now in the freezer. And I figured today's the kind of day to make chili, you know, an indoor day. So we're going to chill out with chili. We're going to fix this leak in the truck here. It's leaking right in the back corner, and that appears to be the only place. Here's the 2 spots. I think it's that corner right there. It's just coming up from there. And then there's this spot right here. It almost looks like it's splattered though. So, right there. Alright, I cut that out a little bit there, and I think that's where it's pooling up right here. We're going to start with this one. Alright guys, we sealed up both places here. Use that through the roof stuff, and hopefully it's going to work. We'll see what happens here once it dries out. I have a good feeling about it though. So under close examination here, I think I found the problem here. This is where it is coming in. You can see how it's all wet. It's probably from this tape that I have on here. So we're going to pull this off and reseal that, and should be good to go. I ripped off some of the tape here. I knew I'd get going with this, but I think it needed it. You can see it's kind of wet right in there. And I pulled it right off around the corner, and the tape in here was kind of soaked underneath. So hopefully I haven't done more damage than good here. So I'm going to reseal all this all along in here and hope for the best. Well, out of nowhere, a storm looks like it's blowing in here a little bit. So I don't know how much of a storm it is, but I think we're going to get a little rain. So close that up for now. I quickly, you know, put some of the through the roof on this, and I'm hoping that I did a good job, because the raindrops are starting to fall on my head right now. Little balls of ice. Huh. Alright. Weather is kind of all over the place today, but mostly it's been really nice. I feel fortunate that I was able to get out here and deal with this before more rain came. And this stuff will dry, you know, it's alright if it gets rained on. Now we'll see how she holds up here. The rain's starting to come down now. And I ought to be able to tell. I would like to think that's not going to leak. Fingers crossed. The Guinness. It's surprisingly quiet around town today. More so than I would have thought. Just one of those St. Patrick's days, you know. I got a lot of memories of some crazy ones over the years, but it's been a while. Look at those skies though, huh? I am excited to find out how this dries out and if it does stay dry inside this truck. because that's going to be huge, and it wasn't even that big a deal. You know, I just could never figure that leak out, you know, and it isn't even that, it does not appear to be that big a deal. It would really be amazing if that's sealed, because to no longer have water in there will be great. It was always just like I had a towel that would soak up the water in the corner. But, you know, it was enough of a pain in the butt that I didn't like it. And have it sealed up tight will be great. That's all I wanted to do, is go get myself that Guinness. You know, it's really important that I do have Guinness on this day. I don't really care about any other day of the year having beer. You know, it doesn't have to be anything special, but today is a special day. All right, we are beginning our chili process here. Got some onions in there right now. There we go. Got the beef in there, or the venison there, sorry. Nice piece of venison. I'm gonna open the store up because the sun is back out. Wish it would just stay out. Yeah, look at this. Nice, huh? Yee-hoo. Looks like the skies are maybe gonna blue up here a little bit. I'd like to get out here and get a little sunshine this afternoon. Here in this mid-afternoon of St. Paddy's Day. I'm uploading a video right now with a wintry scene. This is looking good here. Just about done with that. It smells good too. It doesn't even have any spices. It's just onion and venison. Then we're going to start mixing all this other stuff together here in about 5 minutes or so. It was nice and sunny out here for a little bit. Sitting out here in the chair while the dinner cooks, but it looks like we have possibly a little storm coming in. Dinner's looking good here, man. It's simmering as it should, and starting to thicken up here. Alright guys, we are sitting here making our chili and uploading the video to YouTube. Just for you. This is coming along nicely. I'm getting ready to thicken it up here with some masa powder. It's about that time. And it's mostly not that nice now out there. So we're just enjoying making our chili in here. Alright, since it is St. Patrick's Day here, actually we should have the lights on, right? Let's get the right color, there we go. We are going to add this masa stuff here, masa powder. It says you're supposed to add a 1/4 cup of water. We're going to forego the 1/4 cup of water. Yep. And instead, we are going to be using some Guinness. That's right, we're going to open this up. Probably totally doing this wrong, but imagine this was the cup, you know, that we were pouring into the glass. I'm just going to go for it, man. There we go. We put a little beer in there. Of course, we gotta have this in a glass. We're gonna drink this in a glass. We'll be putting it into here momentarily. Alright. That's cooking with Jack, guys, right there. at its best. We'll see how that turns out. I don't think it's going to have any big effect on it. A little Guinness always goes a long way, you know? Especially with venison, man. I remember in my younger years being out at camp and having venison stew, and there was a bit of beer in there. Let me tell you what. Let's give this a little bit of a try here. That's going to be really good. I have a can of black beans, a can of kidney beans, and you know, a nice big piece of venison sweet sausage. I knew that was going to happen. And you know, this 2-alarm chili stuff. Cool, man. That's all done. That's something you can easily do by the campfire, you know. Everything is there for you except a few ingredients, and you just easily can get those and mix it all together and do your thing. I really love this new cooking space too, man. Totally works. Whoa, that's really thickening up nicely. Thickening up nice. I can't say that. Thickening up nicely. All right, let's go for this. It's gonna be crazy. Good thing I took a little bite. I think it needs more beer. I hope I didn't screw this up. Of course I didn't. It's got that little bit of a man, that's good. All right, we're gonna let that just sit for a little bit more. Basically, I'm turning that off. Just let it sit. Oh yeah, we're there. Let's have this beer. There's a certain way you're supposed to pour these, isn't there? I don't think it's like this. Oh no, all those who love Guinness are cringing right now. Hey man, this goes out to my good friend Mark. He's no longer with us. We lost him when he was like 29 years old. I love him. He's like my brother, man. He was a big part of my life up until then. And I miss him. And he was, you know, an Irishman, and he loved St. Paddy's Day. So I always think of him this time of the year. And that's why I get this Guinness, man. Cheers, Mark, man. This one's for you, brother. Woo. Cheers, everybody. Here we go again, man. The weather is all over the place. It's nice out. Wherever that storm was, it went. There it is. It's over there scaring everybody else. There's nothing to it, though. At least nothing happened here, which is often the case, seems, for the last few years in the past. You know, it's just, look at that. Blue sky. Man, gotta love it, right? You gotta love it. I love it. Wow, that wind was whipping. Look what happened over here. The chair blew over. Huh. And there you go, guys. The final creation there. And it is really good. I've been chowing away here for a bit. But yummy, yummy, yummy.